afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities, the May 3rd edition. This is laughingplace.com's live discussion of various Disney-related merchandise releases, whether it's Star Wars, Marvel, etc. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and with me is our site manager, the person who helps gather up all the various merchandise offerings that we report about on Laughing Place, Rebekah Burbank. How you doing over there?
I am like up to here in Star Wars merchandise. So it's nice though to take a little break and come talk about some, just Disney stuff.
I was going to say, for those of you tuning in, since tomorrow is May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you, we're actually going to just lightly touch on any Star Wars stuff, and we're going to do a special edition of Barely Necessities tomorrow, dedicated wholly to Star Wars and Star Wars related merchandise. So for today, we're going to be focusing on those other parts of the Disney company that have been providing merchandise, including the latest Dooney and Bourke to hit shelves.
Yes, I saw this yesterday on Shop Disney, and I'm guessing it's probably also in the parks as well. But we've got a Remy's Ratatouille Adventure collection. There's 3 bags. I think one is actually sold out on Shop Disney, but I think this is so cute. It's a little more fall than, spring or summer, but I still like it's adorable.
Perhaps you're like me. When I first saw this design pop up, I thought it was Food and Wine because it has that Cabernet wine color, yes. And then with the various food elements, the pieces of cheese. So it took me a moment before I realized, oh wait, that's Ratatouille.
Hi. Oh, he's got a nice little profile picture there of some, I don't know, glow-in-the-dark wishables.
Oh, those are adorable. I see Elliot and the train. I see a couple of turtles, a little bumblebee. Very nice.
Oh, he got the straw hat too. Aw, you got a chase.
Yep, quite a collection Gio's got going on there. Within the world of nuiMOs, we have a few new. Oh, hang on, Morgan's chiming in. Morgan's, I love this color, but hate that. See, I'm not I want rats all over my purse person either. And for some reason, mouse is okay, but the Remy rat I can't do.
Well, I love that there's like baguettes on there and croissants and all these different types of cheese. I'm guessing it's like Swiss cheese and maybe some, maybe a gorgonzola in there. Brie, there's like something that distinctly looks like brie.
I would agree.
Munster. So I'm like, I love cheese. I love the cheesy Eiffel Tower. And Rebekah, you said this was like, it looked like Food and Wine to you. I thought, well, didn't the attraction open in October? So maybe this was supposed to be
like an anniversary release.
Yeah. And then because I'm guessing, I have no idea, but my thought is maybe some shipping delays played into that and they just have it now.
There you go. I can see that happening. We're moving into the world of nuiMOs, and finally, you can dress up Goofy.
Yes, Goofy's here. So all we need is Pluto, and then you have the Sensational Six. So That's pretty exciting.
But along with Goofy, we've got some summer designs. For me, this is like a Moana-inspired wrap skirt. And then you've got the bathing suit is does she have like a bow tube top kind of thing that she wears that maybe is that color?
Oh, the top looks more like the skirt, I think.
Okay. But for this color, did it jump out to you as like a Moana color palette as well? Because it did for me.
Not instantly, but as you're saying it makes absolute sense.
Oh, let's see. Gio is excited about the arrival of Goofy. He's like, it took too long for Goofy. I'm going to be grabbing him soon. Meanwhile, Jill, I do not like the look of Goofy. Okay. His nose is too, like, the nose area is too small, right? It needs to be like a bit more bulbous. Because if you look here, you can see how the face is like really similar to Mickey. So I can see where you're coming from, Jill. But
it's tricky with all of them being the same size and being able to wear the same clothing, like you have to make some adjustments to the characters. Yeah.
And as well, you've got the some summer styles. Becca's gathered up a patterned button down with khaki pants. I love the roller skates. Those are available like a separate item.
Yes. Yep. So you can just get those anytime.
His teeth are there. They're just sewn right into his face.
Yes.
They don't like dangle, but they're there.
And his outfit is like completely on him. You can't even take off his vest. So it's great if you just want a plush and you don't want to buy any of the accessories. But if you do want to buy the accessories, you can't remove.
But I'm excited. I'm happy to see Goofy here. By the way, Nick Morgan, is there trivia tonight? Yes, there is, but it'll probably be past your bedtime. Jill's got the roller skates in her Shop Disney cart. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. They almost made their way there for me too. Hercules, Lilo and Stitch, others are available in the newest edition of this VHS Plush and Pin series, huh, Bekah?
Yeah, this is series 3 of 5, and they've been releasing 5 characters in each series. So I guess there'll be 25 in total to collect, and we're on 15 now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's an adorable, like small collectible case that this plush figure will fit in, and it harkens back to the era when we all bought VHS. So with this particular collection, you've got Dopey, Ariel, Hercules, Lady from Lady and the Tramp, along with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Here's Lady as she appears, and as the initial announcement stated, it's a plush or a pin. And so you can pick it up as a pin release. And once again, you've got it arrives in this collectible like looking box that looks like the VHS case, and the pin itself looks like a VHS cassette. So yeah, these are so cute.
Definitely designed for those of us who grew up in the 90s.
Poor Morgan, I think we're breaking her budget. These. Oh, I didn't notice it, but with Dopey, look, he's got a little gem hiding behind his back.
Yeah, and Ariel is holding Flounder and Stitch is holding Scrump. So it's really cute. There's a little bit more, I guess, dimension to these than in some of the previous releases.
That's really nice. So be sure and check these out. Once again, the links for the items that we're discussing in the various collections that Bekah's gathered, you can find them on Laughing Place. So we'll be sure and have those below. Oh, that's funny. Doobie initially thought it was an apple.
I did too. I did too. So thank you, Rebekah, for pointing out it was a gem, because I was like, oh, he's got an apple.
That's a variant Dopey, apparently. Okay. So with Disney by BaubleBar, we've got some new necklace and earring styles. These seem to be in a lower price point than a lot of the stuff we've seen recently, Bekah.
Well, that's because right now they have a sale going on, a doorbuster sale. So now through May 8th, everything that you see there is $15, but they're normally priced about $42 to $48.
That explains it. I just noticed the $12. I didn't notice that it was a sale. Okay, so we've got these amazing necklaces. A lot of these are like silhouette looks. And if you haven't bought from BaubleBar, I'd like to just pass along. I purchased these earrings that I'm wearing today. They're from BaubleBar. You can see they're not petite. The ones that are featured here are a little bit smaller in size. You can tell by the images. You can see here the ones that are here, but they're very light. Even though the pictures look like they've got a lot of heft to them, the materials that they're using in the fabrication are actually very light, so they feel good on the ears. I don't find them uncomfortable. So, just passing that along. I purchased these a couple of months ago, I guess now, and they were not on sale. So I took advantage of the sale for shipping, but not off the price. But so right now, as Bekah pointed out, there's a variety that are available currently for this $15. And I'll let you kind of talk about those a little bit, Bekah.
Yeah, these are just, I mean, like the styles that we see here, we've seen that the Mickey earring before. They've been like a set, 4-piece mix and match set. And now they have it where you can get 2 Mickeys, 2 Daisies, 2 Minnies. And then also the necklaces. That's a new, so these are both like new styles for them right now. And yeah, there you go. So you won't get all 8 earrings. You'll only get 2, but you can have fun now having a matching set. And if you want to do the mix and match, the 4 earrings, one of each character, those are on sale. They should be 20% off for the rest of the Disney collection during their Doorbuster event. So you just have to use the code BB20. And yeah, some fun designs. I have those earrings, but I totally forgot to pull them out to show you. But you're right, they're very light, and like you can wear I have 3 piercings on my earlobe here, and I can wear 2 next to each other, and it looks very nice.
Doobie is pointing. Okay, so later on you'll see the Sensational Seven, and I often will do some browsing around for that. And the other day I came across Mont Blanc pens. Now, typically, often these pens are like 400, 500. I mean, these are high-end pens. But Doobie, what was the price we found? I think I found a Disney pen. It's like, it's not even a fountain. This one wasn't even a fountain pen. It was a rollerball pen. And I want to say it was $3,000, Bekah.
Goodness gracious.
I'm pretty sure it's 3,000. Doobie, if you can find that link that I sent you the other day and get it over to me, I will try and share it with everybody here. Because I was like,
Not for
wow, how is a pen $3,000?
No. That's half a stay at actually no, if it's 2 adults, that's your stay on the Star Cruiser. You can
and they actually have more expensive pens than that. That was just the most expensive Disney one I stumbled on, and I was just thinking, exactly, that's what I was thinking, Star Cruiser or a pen.
Do you get refills for the lifetime of, you know?
No, it's a limited edition Walt Disney pen. It's actually really beautiful, but like just not my price point. Moving into something maybe that's a little bit more accessible to your budget. Build-A-Bear is debuting the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Mickey Bundle. Why don't you tell us about this, Bekah?
Yeah, we came across this the other day. This is an online exclusive. Mickey, as you see there, he's got a little bag and he's got an outfit. He's even got a first pin button, and the to tie it all together, there's a voice box, and he has 5 pre-recorded sayings that are kind of tied into a vacation or trip to Walt Disney World. So this, I think, is $69, and you get, like I said, the outfit, the bag, the button, the plush, and then and the voice box. And Minnie, she's not as exciting, but she's there with her heels and her bow. And then you can, of course, buy separately. You can buy outfits. They have a collection of designs, so you can dress her too.
Sorry, here's your bag picture. Here's the and the bag itself features the 50th logo. So you've got that nice gold castle logo along with the Mickey silhouette. And his pants, he's wearing blue pants.
Yeah.
He's not wearing his red pants. He's got blue pants and gold buttons. So if you're looking for Mickey in something a little different than you're used to seeing him in, be sure to check out Build-A-Bear.
Yes, and you can order these. I forgot to mention, you can order them stuffed or unstuffed. So then you can call your local store and set up an appointment to get the full like Build-A-Bear experience, because that's part of the fun is going to the store and building your own bear. But yeah, if you don't want to do that, if you're pressed for time or you just want to say, hey, you're going to Disney World, you can get it already ready to go.
And as Gio points out, these Mickeys, they're pretty cute. They're pretty on model. Sometimes, you pick them, you're, browsing around and they don't look quite right. I find it's particularly in the eyes for me, Bekah. They'll look maybe more like cross-eyed or like he's, but these, they did a really beautiful job in realizing Mickey and Minnie in plush form. And yes, I'll take Minnie off the screen since she has no clothes on. Didn't really think about that too much when I was posting that there, Gio. Even though last week it was halfway to Halloween, It's already beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yes. Now, I took a cursory glance of this. Our friend Paul put this together for us. He's a big fan of the Hallmark lookbook. But yeah, we're already here. Can you believe that? Or the dream book, I should say.
Okay, these are some really stunning ornaments. A
They
lot
are.
of them will start appearing in July, and then there's a few others that'll pop up in October. So be sure and check out the article and the lookbook for more information. But let's just scroll through a couple. I grabbed
Yeah.
maybe 6 or 7 of them because they were just really
Perfect.
pretty. You have this musical ornament. This one lights up and has music, obviously in celebration of the 50th. You've got a few Fantasyland attraction icons along the front as well. I'm really fond of this one.
It is very nice. It's like if you said we're gonna do an ornament, what would you imagine? This is better than what I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan. And then of course you can get Mirabelle for your tree. Oh, there's the size on that castle ornament. Mickey Mouse taking a ride with Dumbo.
Yes, I think you're right, Gio.
Yep. It's like a modern Sears catalog. What about this one back there?
That's the one that jumped out at me. I was like, oh, gosh, if I'm gonna get anything, it's gonna be this because I loved that moment.
I feel like this ornament just makes me tear up. Just like
Right?
being on screen, that moment when Grogu reaches up and touches his unhelmeted head. Oh yeah, okay,
Yes.
so sweet. You also got T'Challa, Black
Mhm.
Panther, the princesses. Check this out, where you've got Ariel and her castle is featured there in the bell, like the bell of her dress. So
Mhm.
nice images there. Okay, and I'm hoping that the audio will work on this. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear it, Bekah.
Okay.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
How amazing is that? You can bring
It
the
is
grim grinning
awesome.
ghost along with the sounds to your tree.
Yeah, I think I would need probably like 3 trees though, because there's just so many good ornaments.
And Geo points out this is a reissue, so if you missed out on it last year, be sure and jump in early this year. So very very cool arrival. I remember this from previous years. It's the Death Star musical tree topper. Not only does it play themes from Star Wars, but it also plays various sounds as if the Death Star itself is attacking you and your family in the living room. So
Yeah, like what kind of holiday are you having if the Death Star is atop your tree?
I love the idea of you're just all sitting around and all of a sudden you hear the Death Star loading up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then you play Leap Out of the Lasers. Okay.
Right,
Like
right.
a new holiday tradition. Let's be careful. Oh my. Okay. Over at Walt Disney World today, Bekah, I'm so extremely jealous.
Does Dubby wanna pop in and join us? Because he was
I
very,
know,
very
right?
excited about this.
Oh man, a new popcorn bucket has appeared on the scene. It is the celebration of sky buckets, right? So Disney TikTok made sure to showcase it in a fun way. I love this bucket.
It looks so small, and then you're like, "Whoa."
Oh, it is so cool. I have the red one
Yes.
that they released last year. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to add this one to my collection, but since I won't be going soon, we'll see. And this reminded me of an article I stumbled on recently, Bekah. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but there's a Disney fan. Her name's Jessica Fain. And
Okay.
through her Instagram, she created her own business where she blings out people's like collectible buckets or purse, or whatnot, and turns them into like high end purses. So she's got a whole industry now where she will take the bucket, and she will bling it out, and then she'll sell it to you, and you can do custom orders of your bling out popcorn buckets. Or she'll even do Loungefly. She even does this to Loungefly if you want a blinged Loungefly. So really fascinating side business. So I don't know. It just
that Mickey there, the popcorn bucket all blinged out, looked like the BaubleBar Mickey bag charms.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I hadn't even thought about it.
So,
but right.
So if you're not gonna contact Jessica, you can't get a popcorn bucket, but you can get the mini bag charm.
If one this big is maybe a little bit too much bling, you can go with over to BaubleBar. They've got right now. In fact, the purple one was on sale the other day when I was looking. The purple bling Mickey
I
was
think
on
the purple
sale
one.
over at BaubleBar.
I think that one's on sale, and then the others are part of the like a discounted price, and then the others are part of the 20% off sale.
And as Kyle points out, it's a popcorn bucket that's actually shaped like a bucket. Who'd have thunk? Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Because didn't Jeremiah not even realize he bought the Figment one, and he didn't even realize until a week later that it actually had popcorn in it.
And wasn't it colored popcorn too? Like, wasn't it very like Festival of the Arts? So
yeah, it totally was. I forgot about that. Meanwhile, if you missed last week's Disney Parks Talk Live, you missed a doozy as Mike Celestino was consuming ad nauseum his dragon popcorn. Have you seen it yet?
I didn't watch the live stream, but somebody showed me they took a video of the screen of him eating.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's popped up as a Giphy like every now and again in our GIF in our Slack channels around here at Laughing Place. So yeah, very true. Not too nauseum. Speaking of which, Mike is either on his way or at the Disneyland Resort because tonight is Star Wars night. So be sure and follow us on Twitter. That's Laughing Place. You can follow us on Twitter and check out all the fun that's being had tonight at Disneyland at Star Wars night. So, and you can keep on top of all kinds of Disney news by following us on Twitter and Instagram. We got stuff going on all the time around here. Yes, let's see, Bekah. Next. Oh, in fact, last night, Mike Mack checked out Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Did I get it right?
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a multiverse of merchandise. We put together a roundup of various items that are ready, and I'm sure we'll be adding to it as time goes on. But there's already a bunch of stuff available at all of our favorite retailers, including Her Universe. We know that America Chavez is going to be in there, so you can get the jacket. We've got a Magic Band on Shop Disney. We've seen the Marvel Legends figures. Those are on Shop Disney and Entertainment Earth. Lots of shirts over at Box Lunch. And I think a lot of them, there's just so many different designs. So if you don't like the first one you see, keep scrolling because they have plenty. And then pop figures, there's a Loungefly that glows in the dark. It looks like it's going to be nonstop fun.
So a lot of merchandise, and Bekah and the team have done a great job of rounding it up in the article that we'll link below. So be sure to check that out if you are looking to bring home some Marvel items in celebration of that upcoming film release, because it's
Thursday
Thursday, right?
Yes,
I think is when it's finally really in theaters for all comers. Let's see, Star Wars Day. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Max says it's everything fans could want, but he also mentioned that not to underestimate the horror elements of this movie. We've been told it's a scary movie, and he says this Marvel project goes places no Marvel project has gone before. It's legitimately creepy. So fair warning if you are not into the little bit scarier, you might want to sit out this movie.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dark. In elements, a lot of creepiness. So I'm not sure I'm gonna see it in theaters. I'm thinking I might hold off. So once again, this is me griping about the fact that movie novelizations don't appear on bookshelves as soon in the movie as they used to, because I used to really enjoy being able to consume titles like this at home while my husband was at the movie.
Yes. And then decide whether or not you want to jump into the visual portion of it later on.
Yeah, it's like I can just close it, put it away. If it's really scary, I could be like Joey and Rachel on Friends and put it in the freezer. But yeah. So I miss those days, but hey, it is what it is. What is Kyle saying here? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's got the monkey with the eyes closed.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this movie more than he is. I heard him asking Mac if there's like any scary, meaning like jump scenes in there. I don't know what he told him, but yeah, we're not big on the jump scares. So.
Gotcha. Doobie was funny when he read Mac's review and reaction, and Mac talked about the leaning into the horror element more than we've seen previously. Doobie got excited because he loves the super creepy kind of, Resident is it Resident Evil? I don't know, that kind of stuff.
I don't know. My biggest exposure is like Stranger Things, and I know that's even very like limited on not limited, but it's definitely not the most horrific thing out there.
It's so funny. Yeah, okay. For me, it's like the what if stuff was creepy enough. I stopped watching. Okay. I like watched what it's like animated. It was so okay.
No. Well, interestingly, the Doctor Strange is the darkest of the 8 episodes, and that was my favorite. So I think I'm thinking I'm going to like this movie, but we'll see.
And Matt, since you asked, I was going to try and show again the popcorn bucket so you can get a better look at it. It was showcased inside of the Skyliner that it appears in. So it's like, inside itself. So there you go. A little bit of Disney magic for you there. So, and yeah, Doobie likes PG creepy.
Yeah. That's like, yes, I agree. I don't need more than that.
Yep. Within the world of Star Wars, we've got a lot appearing here on Laughing Place. And once again, we're going to be here tomorrow at, let me see, let me pull up the time again, at 4:00, same time tomorrow.
Good.
Bonus episode. Rebekah's all,
I need the time.
I don't know.
I need the time.
So we'll be back tomorrow to showcase a lot of Star Wars merchandise. But in case you didn't know, and I don't want you to miss out on this, Ashley Eckstein highlighted a special release that is coming 7 a.m. Pacific to Shop Disney. She featured it on her Instagram. It is a special collector's edition, a limited edition set of the Ahsoka Tano Legacy lightsaber. Comes in this beautiful box featuring imagery from the Rebels series. It has musical elements when it opens, some various inscriptions within the interior as well. Once again, it's limited edition. There's 6,000 sets in total. It sounds like a majority will be released tomorrow at 7 a.m. on Shop Disney, and they are keeping out some for what they say is later releases at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So that's the description there. So if you're someone who is a fan of Ahsoka Tano and interested in that particular thing, don't forget to set your alarm for tomorrow, because I assume that's gonna fly off the shelves pretty quickly.
I'm not sure if they're going to be doing waiting room. I would think it would benefit them to do a waiting room, but if they do have the virtual waiting room, they've done a couple releases now with this like improved system where you can see what's in stock when you it'll tell you what's in stock, and then once everything opens, it'll tell you where you are in line. I mean, not exactly where you're in line, but like there's 6,000 people ahead of you, and then you get to watch the meter move closer to. My trick, although I haven't purchased anything, but I usually have a couple browsers going, so then I can shop on whichever one lets me in first. So,
okay, yeah. I've done that with events, so yeah, why not? There you go. The other element of tomorrow that I wanted to be sure to mention while we have you all here is that Disney Hollywood Studios, the Stage One company store, is going to have limited edition Star Wars themed merchandise, and they're going to be establishing a virtual queue. It says in the app that a standby queue will not be available, so guests must use the My Disney Experience app to take part in it. The virtual queue will open when Disney's Hollywood Studios opens on May 4th. And merchandise is subject to availability. Inventory may sell out. Just because you got a place in line doesn't necessarily mean they'll have anything left by the time you get there. All those kinds of caveats. But if you are someone who's heading to the studios in Florida tomorrow with the plan of some limited edition merchandise, be sure to check the My Disney Experience app so you get the latest information regarding how you can access those opportunities. And Doobie sent it along. Hey, here it is, Bekah. See, 4,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I'd rather go on the Star Cruiser again.
Yeah, there it is. And this is the fountain pen version. The other one was just a little bit less, but the overall shape of the writing instrument is inspired by the monorail. The cap features a lacquered multi-plane camera look, which, because that's what Disney utilized for theirs. It's this is a 1901 collection in celebration of, that specific date to Disney history, which I think it says here. Oh, he was born in 1901. Okay, because down here I saw the limited edition 1901 commemorates Disney's Snow White. So I was kind of confused, but no, that has to do with something else. Oh, it's an engraving on the pen part that honors the celebration of Snow White. So yeah, so check over if you want to look at some really expensive pens.
Yes,
Mont Blanc, because it's amazing. And tomorrow I am hoping to have a Sandcrawler 7. I have a few items in mind, so we'll see. But for now, we're about to jump into today's Sensational 7. And today is U.S. National Garden Meditation Day. It is celebrated every year on May 3rd. And it's a reminder to take the practice of taking some time out from your hectic routine, perhaps going to a garden or picking a nice spot where you can meditate, have a little bit of self-care. And so today, that has been the inspiration for the Sensational 7. The Sensational 7 are Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Duck. So we're going to start off with Sleepy. And here we have, he fades off to sleep as he has completed his meditation there on the planet Tython. But this is the adorable Grogu. It is available from Entertainment Earth. It is a deluxe pop figure, has lights and sounds. So he's so cute. He'll remind you to take a moment. And today I learned you're black. Yeah, no, it's the princesses. It's actually a pattern from a Tervis bottle, just in case you're wondering. So there you go. Next up, Happy. Oh, who wouldn't smile when they stumbled upon this adorable garden figure with upside down Eeyore? He's practicing his headstand. Perhaps this is how he focuses and meditates. I know some people find headstands are very helpful to body flow and focus. They just make me dizzy, so I don't do that. Oh, maybe. Oh, look, your husband made a notice. Ooh, I want to now buy this and make my own alterations so that this is true. So it becomes
Squeaks.
Yeah.
No, see, I'm distracted. Yes, I'm exactly, Gio. I was like, that's not your quote, Eeyore. I think that belongs to, I don't know, a Jedi.
Oh, I know you're joking, but I would make it real because I love squeaks. Honestly, every grumpy Sometimes you need that coffee, maybe tea if you're in a meditative mood. And the other element of this that kind of reminded me of grumpy and fits in with the theme of garden meditation this week is bees will make you grumpy if you're hanging out in your garden trying to find a moment. So here's a
We
honey
love
mug.
them, but we don't want them near us.
Here's a honey mug with lid that's available from Box Lunch. Dopey's a character who has nothing to say during his time on screen. And so sometimes I will pick other characters who have similar amounts of dialogue. And in this case, I went with Pascal because Pascal is someone you'll find in your garden. He's a beautiful chameleon. He blends in. This shirt is so cool to me. It reminds me a lot of the one I'm wearing, but yet like somebody just drew a random, little Pascal on it.
Yeah, it's a good earthy color too.
With Sneezy. When you're meditating, when you're outside, you want to make sure you keep hydrated. This is an important part of self-care. If you sneeze a lot, you need something that's not going to let your water spill all over the place. So here's a water bottle. And also, Ahsoka Tano is a figure that I think of very much when I think of mindset and keeping that proper balance within your life. So there you go, the Ahsoka Tano bottle. For bashful, we're going subtle. And in this case, we're also highlighting a bashful character in Flower. But this is beautiful Bambi amongst a gorgeous flower bed. And, along with this couple of his friends. So, yeah. And finally, for our garden focus, we have Mickey. Mickey sitting in a thoughtful pose, perhaps considering the part of what's been going on in his day, just kind of centering himself again before heading out for whatever other adventures are on his plate. So once again, that was my collection based upon today being National Garden Meditation Day. And Ashley Eckstein has actually announced that tomorrow, as part of May the 4th Be With You, she is going to be showcasing a new project that she's launching that's going to combine her love of Star Wars and her passion for mindfulness and mindful learning. So it's something that she says she's been developing for the past 5 years, and she's really excited that it's going to launch tomorrow. So let you know that as well. So
yeah, she's a big advocate for mental health too. So
yes,
that fits right in with her.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting when you see somebody like Ashley who has had certain passions, and then you get to see their projects flourish, and then you can see them begin to pursue things that are more clearly kind of what's in their heart. Because it's like now they've kind of gotten themselves into that position where they can kind of breathe and take on projects that they really, really care about. So I'm super, super excited to see what Ashley has in store. But that brings us to Bekah's shopping list. All those things we didn't get to talk about.
Yes. Yeah, not a huge list today, but there's a Turning Red collectible key that will be available on, I think, Thursday. Is that it? The 5th on Shop Disney. And it's complimentary with a purchase of $25 or more. So you can't buy this separately, but if you buy something worth $25 more, then you can get the complimentary key. We've also got Marvel must-haves. We're getting close to the end of Moon Knight, so this is from this most recent episode, and there's some good stuff in there, including a hoodie that has like the Moon Knight wrap, like that mummy wrap type look to it. It's pretty cool. We've got some high-end Star Wars collectibles from Shop Disney. Like those beautiful pewter figurines. There's a chess set, an electronic helmet, so some fun stuff to look at. We've got Yoda gifts for Teachers Day. Happy Teachers Day today. Thank you to all of our teachers. So even though Teachers Day is today, coming up on the end of the school year, you might want to get something nice for those wonderful mentors. There's a Dapper Dan dress. We have not written about it, but it's on Shop Disney, and I did put a link to the actual dress. So it's kind of fun. You got all the colors, all of the vocal parts represented. And last week we talked halfway to Halloween. If you missed our show, please go back and watch that and see what's coming for later this year.
So that's going to do it for us here at Barely Necessities. If you are joining us late, we've been talking about all kinds of Disney merchandise. We've talked about some jewelry. We've talked about stuff related to the Marvel Universe. We've mentioned the new Dooney and Bourke bag that's arriving, as well as popcorn bucket. So, you know, there's been a lot of different kinds of things around here. And tomorrow we'll be back again at 4 o'clock right here on this very same YouTube. So be sure, if you enjoyed this, give us a like. We appreciate it. And if you want to be notified when other programming goes live here on Laughing Place, like any of the things that are highlighted down below right now, you can be notified. So if you subscribe and you hit the bell, you will get notification when we go live. Tonight at 7:30 is our Disney Trivia Live. We're going to have 2 contests, and those 2 contests are, may I ask you a question? And I'm guessing because tomorrow is May the 4th, we're going to have Star Wars 101. So be sure and stop by tonight, 7:30 p.m. right here. That's Pacific, for some head-to-head Disney trivia fun. You get to answer questions and find out how you score against your peers, similar to what you might find in like a pub or that kind of interface. So, and it's a lot about just fun too. I mean, there's not huge prizes at stake. This is about a bunch of Disney fans getting together, having some fun, and discussing some trivia. So thank you very much for your time, Rebekah. I enjoyed once again looking at all this Disney stuff, and my budget is never big enough to take it all home.
I know.
I love it, Tony Buddy, except with a kid. Hey, I've been to plenty of Disney pubs with kids. So
that's right.
We'll talk to you all real soon. Stay tuned to Laughing Place for Star Wars night coverage and more.